After last night's state semifinal action, East Texas already set to be well represented at AT&T Stadium next week at the Texas High School Football State Championships, but today brought a chance for one of our area's most storied programs to stay alive in its quest for a state title. The John Tyler Lions playing in the state semis for the third time in 4 years and facing a tough test, taking on top-ranked Aledo at Hanby Stadium over in Mesquite. And Cujo fans of all ages at the game today. The Bearcats, though, strike first. Ryan Newsom showing off his speed, getting in the end zone to put Aledo on top. 7-0, 10-0. Bearcats late in the first quarter. Little life here for the Lions. Duntavian Gross with a big kickoff return to give JT great field position to start a drive. And then in the second quarter, Lions cash in. Gio McAllister plunges just across the goal line for the score. That cuts Aledo's lead down to 10-7. We move ahead later in the second quarter, though. It's 17-7 now. McAllister here almost loses the snap, but able to handle it, and then hits Gross over the middle. He runs through a couple tacklers. Great play there for the Lions, but that drive would stall. And then just before halftime, it's Luke Bishop finding Jess Anders for the score. That's a killer late in the first half. 24-7 Aledo at halftime. Move ahead now to the second half. It's 30-7 Bearcats. McAllister showing a little more life for the Lions. Keeps it himself for another touchdown, makes it 30-14, but Cujo in just too big of a hole. The Bearcats get some insurance. Aledo wins it 44-14, ending John Tyler's season. Despite the rough end to their high school football careers, the Lions seniors still have plenty to be proud of after this season.
They're going to be remembered as winners, bringing us back to the point that where we need to be, which is making deep runs in the playoffs. So they're going to be remembered for that. Most definitely.
We didn't finish it out like I expected, but I'm so proud of my team. We fought through adversity the whole year. We went from not even thinking we were going to make the playoffs to fifth round. And, I mean, Cujo never quit, never die. I mean, even though we lost, we all won because we're still brothers.
It's a difficult way for JT's season to end, but again, East Texas will be well represented at AT&T Stadium at next week's state championships in Class 3 of Division I. The Mineola Yellow Jackets continue to make history. Jackets topped Shallow Water last night to reach a state championship game for the first time in program history. Then there's Gilmer, which dominated Salina last night to earn a 67-14 win. That earned the Buckeyes a spot in the Class 4A Division II state championship. Gilmer started fast in last night's semifinal, scoring a touchdown 11 seconds into the game, eventually rolling to a big win.
They got a great program. Their kids don't quit, so we just kept playing, and finally we could tell it was over. We didn't feel really good till late in the third quarter.
It feels good. So our crowd hyped us up, and we kept the tempo going. So I mean, we got ahead early, and it felt great.
Well, looking ahead to the state championship games, the boys from Wascom also reached the title game in Class 3A Division II. Wildcats set to face Newton Thursday at 5 p.m. Mineola meets Cameron Yo. Then that game's set for 8 o'clock on Thursday. Meanwhile, Gilmer scheduled to take the turf at AT&T Stadium Friday at noon against West Orange Stark.